Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our International 7 Southeast Asia Open Qualifiers in Day 2. This is the Grand Finals match. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Open Qualifiers number 1. We are in the match between Team Napo V2 versus Team Execration in Best of 3 series. This is the second game of the match, and the current score is Execration 1. Napo 0. You are here with me, Cyclone. Best of 3 series. This is the second game of the match, and the current score is Execration 1. It was Napo 0. Intense first game. Best of 3 series. This is the second game of the match, and the current score is Execration 1. It was Napo 0. Intense first game. Best of 3 series. This is the second game of the match, and the current score is Execration 1. It was Napo 0 intense first game. Best of 3 series. This is the second game of the match, and the current score is Execration 1. It was Napo 0 intense first game. Best of 3 series. This is the second game of the match, and the current score is Execration 1. It was Napo 0 intense first game. In the band pick phase already, Clockwork and Trent, Night Stalker and Ancient Apparition has been banned out. Next scene is the first ban of Execration.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Darkseer has been banned out. I'm sorry, Darkseer has been picked once again
10 seconds remaining.
by Team Napo this time. So now Napo also picked Darkseer. It was actually a great game for Darkseer. He did good job. And Execration
Radiant team ban.
going in for the Venomancer. I am not sure if they're gonna pick that Venomancer as a hard carry or not, because Team TOT has picked Venomancer to play against them in the last game of the semi-finals, but it turns out Execration won that game.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Reserve times already. Chrysomatin has been nerfed a bit, but yeah, it's still quite popular in the competitive scene.
Radiant team ban.
Bounty Hunter remaining. Is the third ban from Team Execration.
5 seconds remaining. Execration's turn to ban.
Now, there's a chance that Execration is going to play that Venomancer as a hard carry like Team DOT do to them. And I think doing that kind of thing, they're gonna need a carry like Dragonite. I think it might be a Dragonite for Execration in the mid lane to team up with a Venomancer for a fast early game push. It's a Bristleback for Execration first. Not sure how they're gonna play that Bristleback. It might not, in this case, it might be Venomancer position 5 and Bristleback as a hard carry. It's so hard to predict what Execration got in mind. Unlike Team Napo Hero, it's very obvious that it's going to be Enchantress position 4 roaming around and Darkseer playing off lane.
Reserve time.
Keeper of the light.
Radiant team ban.
Keeper of the light for execration. Interesting. This could be a Venomancer as a hard carry. As a hard carry, and Bristleback playing the off lane along with one supporters and Dragonite to close the deal.
Reserve time.
I don't think they can deal with a Dragonite Bristleback in early game. Depends. What do you guys think? So Sven for Team Napo, it's not bad though. He's gonna need a lot of stacks, and the guy who, I mean, stacking the creep might stop that Enchantress from farming. I mean, he's the kind of hero that have to farm in every camp.
Execrations turn to ban. Execrations turn to pick.
Execration turn to pick. Razor has been banned down. A very nice ban by Team Napo, to be honest, because Razor can easily counter that Sven with a static
10
link.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Razor gone, Puck gone for the execration. Let's see what they're gonna pick for the last hero. They are going to need the mid heroes, but if they wanna push, they just gotta have to go with something like Shadow Fiend would be great. I think Shadow Fiend is not bad. Shadow Fiend on the Dragonite for execration. Spend so much time in this one. There's no room for mistake for Team Napo. If they lose this game, and they will lose the whole series, and what they have done in the past 2 days will be reset. and they gotta, you know, I mean, in case if Napo loses one, they gotta forget about the past 2 days and focus on tomorrow. As tomorrow, it's a partner for execration. This is gonna go full pushing strategy. Guys, my mom told me, once you go push, you never pull. Just keep on pushing until you hit the wall, and then you push the wall.
10 seconds
And yeah,
remaining.
go to the hospital.
5 seconds remaining.
All right, just don't.
Reserve time.
I mean, when it comes to the hero like this for Team Execration, they have to keep on pushing. Even though they lose the fight, they might have to keep on pushing, just like banging your head to the wall. But that's no choice when you gotta deal with Sven late game, and probably Team Napo is going to pick something like it's Queen of Pain. Okay, Queen of Pain just to clear the creep wave with a Sonic wave and Scream of Pain. That is good. Good idea.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I'm gonna do some quick intro, play who first in this game. For team Napo, switch back into a Radiant side. Dead Sama on Sven. Okay. Dead Sama on Sven. Crimson on Chrysomaden. Godot on Enchantress. Wern on Darkseer and Polo on Queen of Pain. For Execration in the Dire side. Raging Potato on the Bristleback. Lumic on Execration, Nando on Venomancer, James on Pakna, and stand-in Arnotix on the Keeper the Light. Apollo. It seems like this time Execration. Not sure if they're gonna try to get 3 boundary rune like usual.
"30 seconds to battle."
It will be this guy Pakna playing mid. Three boundary rune. I don't know why Team Napo afraid to contest the boundary rune against Team Execration. This is actually the second games in a row that Execration got a better start. Maybe they don't want to reveal their lanes. Yeah, I think the reason that they just skip away the boundary rune is they trying to hide their lanes. So it's going to be Sven and the Chrysomaden going on top. Bottom lane is going to be Bristleback and Keeper the Light. This is such a badass combo, you know, spamming that Quill Spray with the Chakra. I'm sorry, Chakra Magic. In the middle lane, of course, is going to be the battle between Execration Games on Pakna, kind of weird heroes, against the Queen of Pain. Let's see how he plays. Now let's take a look on top. There's some fight happening around here. Sven with his invisibility sword. Seems to be a very good lane for Sven, if you ask me. Venomancer as a hard carry cannot do much. Makes sense. weren't just trying to stay alive on that. Sven. A lot of last hits for Sven. Try lane on top. Goldot, Chris Maiden, and Sven. But in the middle, seems like Ponlo being under pressure by James.
You might not.
Oh, eating the career! That in aeronautic! Oh, I was looking at the career, then same time top lane, dead Sama. Get rid of the Nando and drew the first blood. Now this is not looking good for Queen of Pain because the bottle is in there. Meanwhile, Crimson finished another one down on top. Diving in a little bit too deep, they're trying to destroy the safe lane of Team Execration with the Enchantress and the Crystal Maiden. And a Sven, teleport down. Can Sven goes in? Venomous Scale just gonna hit tower, almost shooting that Sven. He's just gonna run away with the war cry. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Execration James is trying to spam his Nether Blast to take down this tower real quick. Well, then Raging Potato got a very good farm as well, 17 CS. Chris back. James now got a ball. Sven just gonna go for a power trade and get the Mask of Madness. Venomous Scale to slow him all down. A hard carry Venomizer, keep in mind. They don't actually have a real hard carry in this game for Team Execration. DOTA used that strat against them, and DOTA lost against them. Not sure why they are using this strat.
Haste! Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But I'm pretty sure the Keeper Light will max his Chakra Magic so that he can refill mana for Pugna all the time, and Pugna just gonna spam his Nether Blast to get the first tower ASAP. Nando stays inside. Nando doesn't have a Plague Ward though. He got level 2 Venomous Scale and level 2 on the Poison Sting. Shooting Venomous Scale that he doesn't have any single spell left to defend himself, so he's gonna get Frost, he's gonna get stunned, he's gonna get Slash. That's what I'm talking about. 2 kills already for this Sven. Makes a scene. Pugna. Some action happenings around here, and Raging Potato goes out because of this one.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Dumping and Execration James. Now it seems like the first one who loses towers, it's Execration. Lose it to Sven. Dead Sama got a pretty good farm. He got 2 kills already. Now he teleport back to the safe lane farming. Middle, trying to catch that Execration James. He still got some mana to do some Nether Blast. Can he finish off that Queen of Pain? Impales to finish him off, and he also followed the Fairy Fire. He's running away with around 30 HP. Vacuum back, get the kill by the BG1, but he can't. He run away from this scene, only 4 seconds away from his next Impale. Is it gonna hit that Impale maybe? Oh, Dirty Impale, look at that. Oh, a killer crossover coming out from that WG1. Man, that is Neymar. fancy footwork. Start with an N, end with an R. It is name of patrol. 4-1 game score. And it seems like some rotation happening in Execration side. They moved that raging potato to the top. And what about bottom lane? Venomancer. Cannabis. Spamming his Nail Blast, trying to take down this tower ASAP. James. Raging Potato tanking the tower.
Dire's middle
Sweat.
tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So bottom lane Execration Lumic. Execration James got caught, but at least he get the tower. He care about the tower more than himself actually. Now they got 2 towers already. After that partner reborn, he gonna teleport bottom lane and try to take this one down. They know that they are much stronger in the game now, in early game for Execration. I don't think they can fight in late game though. But Sven, look at that. The fact that he went for a Mask of Madness is so good to destroy the Plague Ward. Next scene. Diving in Queen of Pain.
That's for me.
Or let's take a look at the graph a little. The graph is still pretty even, both gold for golden, but experience earned is on the Radiant side because of more kills, I think. Hakna, like I say, he's now at the bottom lane trying to take down this one.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Spamming
attack.
the Nether Blast. Only 3 times Nether Blast and then that's it, tower gone. Raging Potato is so fat due to a lot of that powers has been taken by his team, Execration. Now they're catching the Keeper alive, the rest need to teleport. They're gonna leave that Keeper alive for sure. Let's take a look how this guy is going to teleport. Sucking some damage, I'm sorry, some HP. Frostbite already. Up now down. Double kill for Polo. But it doesn't matter because the only thing Execration cares about is power and objective. And once they're grouping up as 5, once they bring back for some item, it's going to be super hard for them.
This'll come in handy.
I mean super hard for a team able to fight in early game. But in late game, once the Sven got the data loss, man, that Bristleback gonna gone real quick. Execration is ahead in terms of golden because of the tower they get. And experience is dropping down to Execration as well. James, I'm not sure what James gonna do, but I think it should be something like a mechanism.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
To the top lane, Bristleback with a Vanguard, he's ready for a fight. He's just gonna steal all the stack that has been stacked for that spin. Queen of Pain on his way to Orchid of Malevolence.
Dire's top tower is
Swain
under
on
attack.
Ascendant Yatra.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Bristleback went for a Hood of Dolphin. He's ready for tanking all the damage. But don't just turn your face into the enemy. At the sideway also some attack from Team Execration, and the first one who goes out is Wayne. No more Darcy and no Iron Shell. This is going to be hard to defend the tower. Keep on spamming Chakra Magic on that Bristleback so he can keep on spamming his Quill Spray. When the creep wave hits the tower, it's a time for Nether Blast. Meanwhile, Apollo and Swain on top trying to trade the tower here. They have to go back to defend. Swain is running out of the God Strength. Walking a little bit and then just teleport. Nice right back by Team Napo. It's pretty good trade for them. Almost get to tier 2 towers on top and bottom.
Power.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Puts the back. It's on his way to the Heaven Halberd. Now it turns out this game, unlike the first game, this game is very tactical. Like
Where are you going?
it's all about the tactic, pushing towers and stuff, the plan, the strat. Well, last game is all about the team fight. Getting closer and closer to his what's it called? The Heaven Halberd. Bristleback.
That's for me.
Bristleback got caught.
Gotcha.
Goal for me.
Okay, 72 games scored. This is gonna go in for.
Radiant's middle tower is
Oh
under
wait,
attack.
look at that. Takes us in. Level 7. Stays behind the tower. Make sure he's. Oh! But he got caught the first one. Spike Carapace is gonna keep him alive, but I'm not sure if that's going to keep him survive. Already covered his Thunder. Here we go. The ultimate coming out from that Phenomancer. Dealing all the damage to the Bristleback. He's trying to turn his back on, but he just can't stand all the damage. When the Phenomancer ultimate is about to kill that Swain, he's gonna run back very fast back to his team base. Apollo gonna be the next one. It turns out it's 3 down for Team Radiant. So many spells has been released by Team Execration. I'm gonna show you guys the fight recap later. Let's see who dealt the most damage. It's actually a partner spamming his Nether Blast.
Tower is under attack.
He just got it at the lane. Oh, look at that. No Queen of Pain. There's nothing much they could do. Another Nether Blast. He just want to go for one more. He might go for more. Ethelene is so strong with partner. Increasing the damage, like Output by 6%.
Finders, keepers. What, sir? This.
Ready, master. Like I mentioned earlier, he went for a mechanism. Arcane boot mechanism ready for the push. All of them. I kind of feel good when we see this kind of game, a tactical game from both teams, especially from Execration, that they pulled out their pocket strat for this. Going to be the road. Oh, throwing in some Stormhammer, throwing some flashbang. What a perfect timing by that keeper alive to keep his teammates safe from all the physical damage from that Swan. Holy moly, and DOTA gonna be the next one to go down. Sonic Wave finally came out. Oh, whoa. Everyone is going down. Triple kill almost. Apollo finished 2. But the last man standing is actually the Raging Potato. Who's gonna die first? Apollo down. Raging Potato still alive. He got a Solar Crest. And it was 4 down for Team Radiant. Another 1-5 by Execration. I'm gonna show you the fight recap later. Where's the fight recap? Not here yet. 2.5k damage done by the Razorback. 2k. All the core heroes of Team Execration playing so good just now. Execration James with an Aegis of Immortal. Interesting. Always, he should have known already that there's a sentry over there, because this is the second time that he got caught here. But the first time he was saved by the creepy find by Pugna. Now it's time to go in. Pugna with an Aegis, a view of Discord by Pugna. Spamming with Nether Blast. There's nothing that could stop Pugna from destroying the tower. Unless they're just gonna go in and fight. But if they decided to go in and fight, they're gonna deal with a Plague Ward who can slow them ridiculously. Raging Potato, what a great tactic by Execration. Now they're about to take down the mid-tier 3 tower that's already gone. It's going to be the mid barracks. Spamming the Nether Blast. There's nothing Team Napo could do about that. They're losing barracks for free. They can't go in because a lot of Plague Wards over there. Last pick Pugna is paying off. Meanwhile, they're trying to trade some tower. Queen of Pain split pushing at the bottom lane.
I deserve this.
Top lane Execration is going to take down the top tower. The item gap between two teams is getting bigger and bigger, as you can see, because of the number of tower taken. And I think they lose the barracks so soon. Man, what a good strat from Execration. Last pick Pugna. Look at that. No way you can defend. Queen of Pain just gonna split push bottom lane, trying to put the pressure on them. They're gonna move furthermore, because Pugna still got an Aegis. They will provoke Team Radiant to come out and fight in the Plague Ward, of course. And there's nothing you could do about that. Too many Plague Wards, and the Nether Blast is just too powerful. Only few hits. Meanwhile, the bottom lane, Apollo alone trying to base race With 5 players of Team Execration, they are about to lose the top barracks. Oh my
Radiant's
goodness.
top barracks are under
They are good when it comes to team fight for Team Napo, but they never seen things like this before. Phantom answer.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
2 set of racks without any resistance at all. Not even a single fight has been made out from team the Napo. And this is such a weird tactical game. I never seen such thing like this before.
What surge is this?
That's for me.
Raging potato,
Worthy tribute.
execration. Then how? I mean, I'm asking you guys here. You know, even Team Napo didn't know how to deal with this one. Then how are you guys going to deal with this? I mean, they're just gonna Team Execration just gonna spam his Plague Ward and use a Bristleback as a tanker. It seems like every single draft of Team Execration has led to this strat. These 5 heroes is what they want to complete this game, and they got every hero they need. Oh my god, they gotta try their best to defend this one. This is the last set of racks already. Aiming for the Bristleback, spamming the Plague Ward. Now finally they comes in and fight. The Sonic Wave's already been released, and Poison Nova, every goddamn thing released as well. Dropping quite low already for the Darkseer. Gonna be the first one who goes down for sure. The Plague Ward will kill everyone. Running out of manas already for Polo. They all need to retreat. Unlike Execration, Exis had been reclaimed. Now he was rewarded by having full HP and full mana. Keep spamming. Too easy. And here comes the tower. No more tier 3 tower at the bottom lane. This is that last barracks. Another vacuum comes out to the wall. Now that Bristleback being forced off out. The item gap between 2 teams of course is too much different because of the tower and the barracks that Team Execration got. And that's it for 24 minutes in. Mega creeps. What a great strategy coming out from Execration in the grand finals of the Open Qualifiers #1, and they are about to be the first team who enter the main qualifiers. Execration. Stormhammer has been comes out. Christopher is still trying to buy some buyback. And yep, they're still trying to fight. But that's a lot of too many Plague Wards, man. Too many Plague Wards, and the next set of creeps will be the Mega Creeps or Super Creeps. Stormhammer has been hit. Need to be careful, but the creeps, the big creeps coming in. Don't get killed. Vacuum back to the wall. It's still trying to fight. This might be the last team fight of the day. Execration James is gonna suck his HP. I'm gonna suck you dry, and it's a GT call that coming out from Team Napo. Execration is your first team to enter the main qualifiers as the Open Qualifiers #1 champion. Execration is the victorious. Congratulations to Execration, and also